Today's video is I'm going to be like using soft pastels, and they're right here, and they have a whole selection of them, and yeah, I'm gonna get on my finger if you do this. But yeah, so I'm just really excited. So I have all of these colors, and I'm going to move the camera down so you can see it. I have a piece of paper and this little mat thing that I got for Christmas. So I'm going to move you down. I also have a paintbrush. So I'm gonna use. Okay, so I'm just going to scooch that. I'm just going to take the piece of paper and put it on here. So we just gotta get my other paintbrush. Oh gosh. Okay. Sorry about that. So I also got a paintbrush, and it took me a while because I wanted to get one of my older ones, none of my newer ones, because I got a whole bunch of new ones for Christmas. Not a whole bunch, but I got new ones for Christmas, and I don't want to use all of them. Okay, so anyways, now that I have this down, I'm gonna only be using this for like blending. Like I can use my fingers and stuff. But, okay. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking this piece of paper and with soft pastels and making it into this big rainbow picture. So you guys get to watch me do it. Okay. What color? I'll use blue first. I don't know. I'll use this blue right here. So I'm going to use like this tealish blue. And I've never really worked with soft pastels before, so don't judge me. So I'm going to take it from the top part right here and just like draw like that. Make sure it's right in the middle. Sorry, I'm talking a little bit. So it's gonna draw. I just kind of messed it up. It's gonna draw a little weird at first because these are new. But what you're gonna do is it makes this really weird sound. I recommend blowing it, not like moving it like that, because it'll smear on the paper and so once you get the first thing started, this right here, once you get this started, once you get this started, that's when it starts to get easier. It's gonna be hard like to draw with it first because these are all brand new. I've never used them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and hold it on my little, it's like little clip things right here, and they hold stuff. So anyways, I'm just going to take it and blend everything out so there's no harsh lines in it. And on the edges, I'm going to like blend it. I should have done this with my other hand. I'm going to make it, I'm going to blend it so it looks like it's fading on the outside, and it'll look really cool. And I'm going to be talking a lot in this video, so if you don't want talking, you might want to go to another video, because I'm going to talk a lot. Okay, So, get a rag, actually. And this is not dirty, this is actually clean. It's got a lot of stains on it. And I use it sometimes. I use it for like my hair and stuff, like to do that and like dry it. That's what I really use it for. So it's not really dirty. So don't think it's dirty, because it's not. It's all clean. It's just got a whole bunch of stains on it. Okay. So, ooh, it fell off. So what I did is I took the blue, and I'm gonna do it more, but I took the blue and I drew a circle in the middle. And try to make it even. I should have put mine like down here some, but it's too late now. But anyways, I took it and then I drew circles, circle, circle, and then when I thought I had enough, I took my fingers and I spread it in like this in a circle motion. And if you guys have like sanded wood before, you always have to go the way the grain goes. That's what you want to do with the soft pastels. Or they're gonna make harsh lines, and it won't look right. So just make sure you go the same way you had drew it on. You don't have to, but it'll show like I just went the wrong way. So I don't know if you see the darkness there, but there's like harsh lines there. I have to kind of blend it more. And I'm going to draw some more with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of make this rag damp with some water in a water bottle. You guys don't have to do this. This is just optional. I'm not going to do it stay inside it. Okay, and I just made it damp, and it comes exactly right off. Watch. Here. Spray. I got some water on my paper. Okay, watch that. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Look at that. It comes right off. So don't think this will like stain your fingers forever. I have the Good brand, and the Good brand is from Michael's. This will dry. I got some water. I don't know if you see that, but I got the Good brand, and that's from Michael's. And these come right off. They're non-stainable. They're really nice and soft, and they're really easy to blend, soft pastels. So, yeah. What color should I do next? I'm gonna put this back now because I'm not gonna. Oh, actually, I wanted to draw a little more down here. Okay. So, this is what it'll look like before. There's going to be lots of harsh lines, if you see right there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it around for you guys so you can see. You're going to take your finger and you're just going to go along with the green. And the harsh lines will not be there anymore. They will go away. And then go to the ends. And there'll be little, and you just go along with the green still, and there'll be like fading parts, and that makes a really cool effect, especially with soft pastels. And go around and around and around. Just keep going with the green. If you don't go with the green, you're probably wondering like, how does it make those harsh lines? If you don't go along with the green, it'll make those harsh lines with the paper. Because the paper is going to be used to the way you drew it, and the way you drew it is going to be the way it stays forever. So you're going to have to go along with the grain, or if you don't go along with the grain, it's going to change the picture, and it's going to rotate the colors, and it's going to like change it, and it won't look right. So just try to go along with the grain as best as you can. You can change it up a little bit. There can be some harsh lines in it, like I put some harsh lines in mine, but this is really what you want to go for on your middle dot. So I just wanted to explain that this has been 9 minutes, and I don't want to talk so much, but I just really want you guys to, I want you guys to know what I'm talking about, so I'm not crazy. So I'm doing this, trying to dry the water stains on my paper. It'll go there. Okay. So the next color I think I'm going to use is... this greenish blue. Now this is the color I just used. Right? Nope, it was the one there. This is the color I just used, but this is the color I'm using now. So there's a real color change in the colors. This is a really fun project to do. It does get a little messy if, like, especially there's littler kids. Since I'm almost 11, I know how to, like, handle projects like this and not get them everywhere. That's why I have this pink board. And I like it because it'll hold my soft pastels on it. So it's nice. It's inexpensive. And it's really fun to do. So now, for other circles, you're going to go around the first circle that you made, and you're going to go in that same rotation, swirly, 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 whatever, like this. And it'll probably turn out something like that. Here, let me turn it around for you guys and scoop this over. So you guys can actually see the effect of how good it looked. Well, it doesn't look good right now, but those are harsh lines. That's what you call harsh lines. And it's harder to see back there, so I thought I would make it closer. And you can really see a color difference in between the two. Don't make it too thick though. I'm just making it so when it blends, it'll have this really nice tone looking. Okay. So, this is what I've ended up with. And you can always add more after blending. This isn't the end. But you can never take it away, so. Now we're going to take our finger or brush and we're going to blend. And this makes a really cool effect because the fading parts of the blue are going to separate and they're going to connect and grab each other, and it'll make this really cool blending effect. Now you're going to go around the edges of the last color you just did and make the fading effect. Okay, now your finger's going to turn out like this, but do the same process, just spray some water on something or a rag or whatever you want to use, it'll come right off. So this is what I ended up with after I had blended it, and I think it looks really cool. I think I added a little too much, but I think it looks cool. Ooh. Like that. So now that we have that, what you're going to do is you're going to take your finger again, and you're going to go between the blue, the first blue that you did, and the second blue that you did, the line separating between them two. You're going to go with your finger, and you're going to you're just going to blend them together. Sorry, I was trying to find the word to say. Don't cover the first blue up though, like I kind of did. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back over it because it is kind of looking like the other color. So if you go back over it, that's fine. Just remember you can never take it away. So just make sure you're doing what you need to. Okay. Now I'm just going to blend it again. This is really fun. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dab around. It'll give it this cool effect as well. See, so I just tried to use the brush and it takes too much of the soft pastel and it'll like crumble it and it just won't make it look right. So I wouldn't recommend using a brush, but you're more than welcome to, because what it just did was I went over this side, as you can see the white part. I went over it with the brush and it started to break apart to pieces. It won't literally take all the color off, but it'll just break apart all of the oils and stuff in the soft pastel that you had already blended. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back over it and blend it with the other oils that are already in. Okay, now this doesn't have to be an even circle at all, so just keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to go for the different color now. So I think we should go with a green. So actually, let's go to a different color because we've done blues and greens. So let's go to like a purple. Let's go to this lavender color. Right here, right? Yeah, we're going to use this color. So, just going to go around the last color I did. Same way we did the first time. Oh, I kind of messed it up. It's okay, I can do it. Okay. So, I have enough right now. I'll show you the part where I kind of messed up. So, I have this. And as you can see, it kind of went over it, but I can fix it. So, see all those harsh lines? We are going to fix that now. I'm going to take my brush, break down the oils and the molecules. So, this is good for taking away some of the color. So, just keep the brush, actually. It's not a bad thing to have it, but you don't necessarily really need it. Okay, so all I did was I just used the brush and then I just went back over it with the color of it, with the soft pastel. There we go. So it's all fixed now. So now I'm just going to go back over the purple and make it so there's no harsh lines. But I'm going to clean off my blue finger first. Okay, so now let's go and blend the purple. Now, it might not turn the exact color you want it to because there is that fading effect on the end of each circle. And if you don't want that fading effect and you don't want it to mix, you don't have to put it. I think it makes it blend better because they're both separated at first, but then when you put them together, it makes this beautiful effect on it. So you don't have to do it, but I really enjoy doing it because I think it makes it look more artistic and more cooler for my perspective, but you don't have to make it a video. But you don't have to do it that way. Sorry, that was my dad. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Kind of looks like the moon. It reminds me of the moon. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm gonna clean off my finger. Now I'm gonna use a darker purple, and I'm gonna use boyfriend. Now I have this color. This is a really dark purple. It looks black for some reason, but to show you it on the paper, yeah, it looks black, but I'll show you the color it looks like that. That's what it looks like. But it's just this dark purple. So now I'm gonna do the same thing I've done with all the colors. I went a little crazy with this one too, but it's okay. Ooh. So now finger, smooth. Oh, what? I'll show you. Now I'm just going back over with the edges of the other purple that I just did and kind of mixing it, but not too much. Just trying to get rid of the harsh lines. Sorry guys, this one was a little harder to do since this is a really dark color, so the harsh lines are a little harder to get up. I still have some down here, but I'm just going to leave that to make it look like it was a part of an effect. So now I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm not going to show you guys each and every time because it's kind of getting boring. So what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to start telling you what color I'm putting on there. So it's going to start getting harder because, as you can see, as you get bigger to the top, it's going to end up stopping and you're going to have more room around here. So I'm just going to have to start like taking it off of here. I'm just going to have to like put it like that so it's not holding it. So the color I'm going to do now is this coral. This is a coral color. It's really pretty, and I'm going to just use this right now. Because these are all like dark colors, so it's like a fuchsia color. Now this one's going to be a little weird because since it goes dark and light, it's going to like have this weird effect. So you want to be really careful with things like this because you don't want it to look like you don't want a whole bunch of harsh lines in between the purple and the coral. And you don't have to be using the same colors as me. I'm just telling you what colors I'm using so you guys aren't like going crazy. No, you don't have to do this exact design either. I just did this because it's an easy and it just has cool things to it. Now that bottom color right here, the first blue that we did, it makes it look like it's going bigger and then it goes down. Like it has the effect of something. Just does. Okay guys, so I'm going to keep adding on to this, but I just wanted to make this short little video. It's not necessarily short because it's been for 20-some minutes, but I just wanted to do this really cool video for you guys. Sorry you can't see me. I don't know if you're back here. But sorry about how long it was. I didn't expect it to be that long, and we've only did 5 colors, so I just really have a lot of techniques. And if you want another video like this, please comment down below or message me in my inbox. And yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah.